Welcome. In front of me is a Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus, and today I'll show you how you can bypass the Google verification on this phone. Now, to get started, we'll need two things. Number one will be an internet connection, and number two will be any kind of SIM card that has some kind of PIN on it. Now, the SIM card doesn't need to be active, it just needs to have a PIN. Now, to get started, we're gonna... actually, before I get started, I'm gonna just mention that you can see the phone is locked. It's telling me to draw the pattern to unlock it, and obviously I can do this by, there we go, unlocking it using the Google account. But we're assuming we don't know either of those. So, progress through the setup till you get to this page, connect to your network, and from there you can then insert your SIM card. There we go. What you will see is it will pop up with this, so enter your SIM PIN, and from here we're gonna, let me quickly check, do we just take it out or... Okay, so we don't even insert our PIN, we just take out the SIM card. So there we go. And as you can see, the device now is on a lock screen. So we're gonna swipe down. This will bring up this little button right here. Click on it. In here, we're gonna select app notifications. And then we're gonna select YouTube at the bottom. From here, we're gonna select the additional settings in the app from the bottom, and then about, help, and then in the search bar you want to type in delete or just DE, and as you can see it shows up as a suggested option, which one, the one that we're looking for. So delete, disable, and manage unused apps on Android. I'm gonna click on it, then tap right here on the first step, tap to go application settings. Going to select more and then show system, and we're going to now select Android setup, so right over here, and we're going to select force stop and OK. Next thing, we're going to go back. I'm going to put on the case so the phone isn't wobbling. Hopefully I'm not going to press any button. There we go. Okay, so continuing, we already did the Android setup, so now we're gonna scroll down to Google Play services. Right over here, Google Play services. I'm gonna select that, and here we're gonna select disable app. It closes it, so we just need to get back to it. And we're going to select force stop. Okay. Next thing is we're going to go back again to this page, and we're going to scroll down even lower, all the way to the bottom. And we're looking for settings, so it's a little bit higher. System... shell settings, there we go. Now we have two different settings, as you can see here and here. Now I'm gonna try the top one. Yep, the top one is the one that we're looking for. So the way I know is if I open up the bottom one, as you can see it only has delete or a disable and force stop, while the first one, the one higher right here, has open, disable, and force stop. So we're looking the one that has open. From here you want to click on the open button. Scroll down to additional settings right over here, and then we're looking for, where is it? There we go, accessibility menu, and enable it. Allow. Okay. So now we have both of these things enabled. So gonna hold power key and the volume up. Gonna select reboot and let the device just boot back up. And from there, we're gonna continue with our bypass. Okay, so gonna progress. Sorry for that. Now in a second we should see the don't copy option. Hopefully it's going to show up relatively quickly. There we go. So click on don't copy. And now you should be on this page where it says checking for updates, and then gives you just a sec and goes back to checking for updates. That's where we want to be. Now typically this would be the page where it checks for these updates and then gives you the pop-up to verify your device. But now it's not going to do that because Google Play services are disabled. So what we need to do is click right here on this accessibility menu icon. Oops. And then select Google Assistant. This will show up settings somewhere here, though it doesn't always happen. So you might need to repeat this several times. I'm not sure if I enabled it or not. Typically you would get a pop-up enabled. I did not see anything like that, but as you've seen, you try to press on the enable button for Google Play services. So we'll see if that worked in a second once I just press back once. And it worked. Okay. So it did enable, it just didn't give me the pop-up. So if you just missed this, I recommend going back and just trying to see this again. Once you press on the settings, it opens up the Google services page and you want to select enable. Once you do, it looks like it just closes out that page and takes you somewhere else. So press back once and then it will go back for checking for updates, and after it's done checking for updates, it automatically takes you to the next page, skipping over the verification process. So right now we can finish up the setup of our device. So I'm gonna just breeze through it. Come on, there we go. Gonna skip setting up passcodes. Go next, skip, and we're done with the setup right now. Or will be in a second once it loads the app. So once we have access to our home screen, there is one last thing that we need to do, which is factory reset the device through settings. Now this will be a crucial last step because right now we have just kind of like circumvented the verification process. The device hasn't been verified in any kind of way. So the protection for this phone is still present on it. Now by going into the settings, which I'm showing you right now, and going into the about phone and then selecting factory reset, erase all data, factory reset, and then selecting next and OK, the phone will automatically unlock itself by removing all the protection from it. By doing it through the settings, the phone just is literally forced to sign out of Google accounts and remove the screen locks, so therefore it unlocks itself by doing so. Now I'm not going to go over this on the video just because once you press on the OK button, it's fully automatic. It just goes through a reset of the device and then brings you back to the home screen, at which point you can set up your device however you like. So just press on that OK and you're good to go. Your device will be at that point fully unlocked. Now, with this being said, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and thanks for watching.